I'm back, baby.
I know what you're thinking. What could be better than a dragon stroke?
What?
Well, I got the answer. The double dragon stroke.
What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
What?
If you've done the previous lesson, which was dragon stroke, then you've got pretty much all the mechanics required for this. But it's different and it feels different and it's a different level of difficulty because the hands and the feet don't mesh together the same way as they did with the dragon stroke. So don't think just because you're able to do a dragon stroke that you're automatically going to be able to do a double dragon stroke. If you haven't done the dragon stroke, then go do it. And if you have done the dragon stroke and you're pretty confident with it, I mean, don't just come onto this lesson without having worked on the previous one, because you're going to be disappointed in yourself when it doesn't happen for you. If you have done the work and you're confident with the dragon stroke, then that's what this lesson is for. It's not just to move on without having the work done. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're just constantly making mistakes because you haven't got the groundwork done to be able to do this. So by all means watch and enjoy and listen and learn, but don't try and run before you can walk, is the analogy I'd use here. Don't try and play this more complicated rudiment until you have the good solid groundwork of the dragon stroke pretty solid. So we're going to start out without any foot pattern, and the reason we do that is to simplify it a little bit. And with this rudiment, that is very much the case. If you try and do it with a foot pattern at the very start, it's way too challenging. So the double dragon stroke is literally two drags which have the exact same sticking. They don't alternate. So it's not a right-handed drag and then a left-handed drag. It's a right, another right, and then a left stroke. So it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and right, right, left, 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 right, 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 left, 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 right. Don't let your drags turn into little baby bouncies that buzzes. That's not controlling it. It might sound cool and fast, but you're not actually controlling the stick to the point that you need to be able to. You need to be able to distinguish between the hits. If you don't have that kind of control over your stick, go back and work on your doubles, because that is all about being able to open up your roll and control it to the point that it definitely only hits twice on each hand. If your rolls are like completely uncontrolled, then you're not going to be able to do drags nice and crisp. Okay, so what's the slowed down version of this? One, 2, and 3, 4, and. Notice the way my drags have different sticking heights between the ghost notes and the accent. Now, that's not by accident. I practiced that slow enough that my sticking was intentional. And 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. It's not because I'm meticulous, it's because when I build up speed, that sticking height has to be a natural thing for me so that I can have those dynamics really crisp and clear. If I'm not in the habit of playing my accents with high sticking and my ghosts with low sticking, if that doesn't happen naturally for me, then it's not going to come out when I'm trying to add speed. So really, the foundation work that you do here is going to dictate how high you can build this building. If you don't spend time on the foundation of your rudiment here, doing it slow, getting your sticking just right, when you try and speed it up, it's just going to blur. It's going to just become a load of hits altogether, and it's not going to sound nice and solid.
Yes, then you know what I'm saying.
So don't be disappointed if you find yourself sitting there for an entire practice just doing it slow. That's really solid work. That's the work that's going to make you a good drummer, not the blistering stuff that you see everyone doing on YouTube. They don't upload their work. Like, everybody you see on YouTube that's amazing, they've spent hundreds of hours working on it. They don't upload that. They upload the finished product. So they give you the impression that they're just brilliant. In reality, they're just good at practicing. They figured out how they practice the best. So anyone has the ability to be that good if you focus on your practice. What do I do that helps me learn? That's what's most important. Nobody's born able to do it. Speech over. So, that's the double dragon stroke. What am I on? Jeez, I'm on like 7 minutes. That's a really good rudiment to work on. As always, my advice is work on it on the snare, just with sticking. And 3, 4, and. Okay? Then you want to stick in your foot pattern. So your foot pattern is going to be 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. You notice I'm putting in my and for my rudiment, 2, and 3, but I'm not playing that on the feet. The feet's just going 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. The difficult thing is here, on 1 we have bass drum, on 2 we have hi-hat, but we're playing the same rudiment with the same sticking on 1 and 2. 1, 2. See that? So, for me, definitely, the knee-jerk reaction here for me is to go 1, 2, and. Don't fall into that trap. The sticking remains the same for 1 and 2. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. Okay, so once you're comfortable with that, and that could take a long time, take your right hand, stick it on the floor tom to get your 2 voices. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. But you're going to get from that, you're going to be able to hear mistakes an awful lot more. When you use the wrong sticking, when your accents are incorrect, it'll stand out way better. 1, 2, and 3, and. Okay. Practice that until you're comfortable with it. Stick it to a click. You want to get it up to maybe 60 or 70 BPM before you try and do it to a groove. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do now is play it with a little bit more heat and see, like, if I fall apart or not.
What? Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
Okie dokie, so I'm going to leave that one there. That is the double dragon stroke. The next one we're going to do is the drag paradiddle, but that is for another video. Please click that like button if you like the video. Subscribe if you want some more lessons on drum rudiments. This is a grade 5 rudiment, so there's videos for earlier lessons if this is a little bit steep for you, but this series of videos definitely going to stick on the grade 5 stuff for now. If you have any requests, I'd be more than happy to focus on something that you'd like to work on, so just stick it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Please share the video, and I'll see you in the next episode.